Hi, good morning all. So we are talking about data chaos here, right? How many of you have come from outside and you've seen the traffic chaos here, right? So when we come to Bangalore, the first thing that comes to your mind is where are we going to get the traffic, where we can avoid the traffic, what are the fastest route we can take, what are the shortcuts, right? So we gather all the data with our rickshawalas, with our colleagues. I am coming from Pune, and when I landed, and when I reached till my hotel here, it took me more than 2.5 hours, right, from the airport, right? So chaos is everywhere, and we are here to help you understand how to create a value from the data, right? So this is the high level agenda that we are going to cover today, and I will not spend much time here. But before getting into next set of discussion, quick question for all of you, right? If I keep aside the SI partners, and if you want to guess a number, how many product vendors are there in data analytics landscape, right? And I'm talking about infrastructure, data analytics, ML, pipeline, visualization, right? If you can guess a number, how many vendors are there? And then I will request my colleague Amber here. So there are goodies if you are able to write, if you are able to guess the right number. Any number you want to guess? 500? Yeah? 1,000? 5,000? I think you are going exponentially. 20,000, right? So I'm not asking you to include the SI partners like us. I'm only talking about the product vendors like AWS, Snowflake, Databricks of the world.
4,000.
Sorry?
4,000.
4,000. Okay.
Just because you promised goodies.
Okay, great. So this is the slide I'm talking about, right? And there are around 1,500 of those vendor partners are there, and I'm sure each one of you have worked on some of the other technology. I know this slide is a slide, you may not be able to see everything, but this is what it is. There is a way to navigate this slide. It's all available online. We have taken it from Google only. But then whatever you are trying to do, somebody has already thought about it, right? So it's very difficult to get the original thought across. So if you are thinking you are doing it for the first time, best of luck to you. I think that's a great thing. But then somebody is doing some of the other innovation on the other side of the globe, right? And this is where and what are they trying to do? They are all trying to do technology, right? These are all technology companies. But then why are they here? Why are we here? Why are all of you sitting here? Who is sponsoring your travel? Who is sponsoring your hotel stay? Right? Is it technology which is sponsoring? No. This is business which is sponsoring. So we are trying to get the value out of data to help business. We are not trying to learn technology. And I would have accepted that when I started working on big data 10 years back, life was very easy, right? I used to only learn 3 or 4 technologies. I used to know Java, I used to know Hadoop, and if I know MapReduce, my life is set, right? It was the case. Now we are talking about 1,500 of those things, and this is as of yesterday. If I come out of this particular seminar, I am sure a couple of them will be added to this particular list. So this is not helping. This is not going anywhere, right? Only thing which is going to remain is how closely you are trying to understand the business problem that you are trying to solve, right? And this is what the topic today we will try to cover. Now, this is a typical business scenario. You all have seen it, right? What customer is asking and what we have done it. I will you got a very fancy scanning board organizers have given you. What if they say that, we don't have scanners, bring the printed copy from your home, right? Will it resolve the business use case? No, it is not resolving the business use case, right? So while you do a lot of technological thing, unless you understand what business is asking for, you will never be able to achieve what you are trying to achieve, right? And technology is just an enabler. And that is the reason I am putting more and more emphasis today that if you want to remove the chaos out of data, you need to understand what you are trying to do from the business point of view. And I am sure you must have seen this SmartText law. It's a very, very famous slide. And what it talks about is the technology changes exponentially, right? Every day a new company is coming, and every day there are 10 companies that are closing down as well, right? But then what it says that technology is growing exponentially, and the adoption is in a logarithmic way, right? So there is a huge gap, and this gap keeps on increasing and increasing and increasing, right? It's not that it's going to narrow down somewhere in the future, right? So now from the perspective of the client, right? Because I'm sure many of you are clients here who are here to understand what you can do from the data entry summit, right? The best thing which you can do in this type of situations is get into a way where you promote innovation within your organization. This is the only way you can do it. As a client, don't run after vendors, right? Don't hire folks who are going to manage the vendors for you. If you are a client, get into a culture of innovation. Try to hire the folks who can do their hands dirty, okay, and promote the culture of innovation. As a data engineer, I think the picture is very clear, right? There is somebody who is sponsoring that particular project. Make them feel proud of the budget they are spending, right? And don't charge them for everything, right? And this is where the products will talk about the changes. My colleague will talk about it. But then don't charge them for everything. Charge them for the services you are providing them. That way they will be happy. That way they will be able to sponsor your next project, right? So this is what SmartText is saying. And ultimately, deliver business value. Unless you deliver business value, the customer will certainly not be able to achieve what they are trying to achieve, right? This is, I'm sure you must have seen this very famous picture which is available all over the internet on what customer explained and what is that you delivered, right? And today and tomorrow you will be going through a lot of technology session, but then my message will be try to understand where AI is making an impact, because it's not that AI is going to solve all your problems. It is not a silver bullet. If somebody is thinking you have AI and everything to resolve, I'm sorry, that is not going to happen unless you get business on your side. Okay, so that is the message I will pass on. And with this last slide, before I hand over to my colleague, there is a humongous amount of data which is getting generated. Again, this is from internet, and you can see the amount of data getting generated here. And it's all about making value out of the data. What is the organization doing with all the data? We all are behind our customer side. We want to get the insights. That is all fine. But then how to do it in the most systematic way, in the most economical way? Because technology is making impact much more than what you can think of, right? There is a company society over here. There are geopolitical situations in which technology is trying to make an impact. With this, I will pass on to my colleague Sudarshan here to take it forward.
Thanks, Manish. Good morning, everyone. So you see that it's ZB, right? So from the time we started doing, we are familiar with terabytes. So what is a zettabyte? Any guesses? A zettabyte is 1 billion terabyte. Alright? We are talking about billions of terabytes. And you know what? There is the next definition of the measure as well. It is a yottabyte. For the Star Wars fans here, it's not the Jedi Master Yoda, it is yottabyte. I'm sure the next time when we come here, right, for a similar summit, we will be talking about the growth in yottabytes. Now, why did we want to flash this, right? We had one which talked about the abundance of data products that are available. And then we see the growth in data which is growing exponentially. Now, what does an enterprise do? They quite naturally want to benefit out of this growth. Now, what we see and what we also just saw in the previous slide was the scale at which an enterprise adopts change. Now, when you have to adopt a change, you will have to shift. You will have to shift from the way you are currently doing things to accept the new norm. So what we are trying to talk about here are only 4 fundamental shifts that we have been witnessing. First is emergence of a role or a title called data concierge. Now, Bakir was talking about when he started with big data, right? Enterprises sort of galloped into it and said that, okay, let us get all available data. Let's put it into a lake. Let's put it into a lake house. Let's start generating insights at a later point. But first, let's amass all the data. But for folks who are familiar with marginal utility, after a point of time, what happens? The cost of acquiring that extra GB of data does not translate into the utility. What does an enterprise get out of having that one extra GB? The marginal utility curves starts sloping in a negative way, which means what the enterprises now they are looking for are folks, one, who can understand business, two, who are prevalent with what the business processes for a particular industry are, and three, and more importantly, is someone who can identify what is the relevant data among the data jungle that they already have gathered. So these are the roles that we refer to as data concierge. It's not a typical business analyst, mind you. It is someone who can understand business, aware of technology, then bring both of it together. That is the emergence of data concierge. What we also saw earlier in this other slide, we talked about a set of infrastructure partners, a set of data consumption tools and so on. Once again, let's take our examples here, right? All of us in our own smartphones, we have so many applications, be it for communication, be it for social media, and others, and maybe fitness monitoring as well. So what we do is, we are completely oblivious of what is beneath these applications. What we are expecting out of these applications is, I have an expectation, and whether the app desires or provides that outcome to me. Now, what we are talking about is very similar. The folks who are using these apps for personal use are the ones who are using similar enterprise applications in an organization, right? So when they are so used to having everything in a mobile device, they expect similar kind of response from the enterprise applications as well. There has already been a shift, right? A lot of enterprise apps are already doing this full stack, which is basically an outcome is delivered as a service. Now what we see is the applications in the data space as well migrating towards this. It could be any outcome as a service from data. It could be data itself as a service. It could be insights as a service. It could be an ML model delivered as a service. So all this as a service solutions are something that we see the market moving towards. Now, what also happens is enterprise customers want solutions that are cheaper, that are better, and that are faster. Now, we have all, over a period of time, built several transformation projects, right? Now, what is a transformation project? One, it guzzles a lot of money, and two, it takes time to deliver value. Now, what's also happening is, in the current economic situation, there is a lot of emphasis and there is a lot of pressure demonstrate value really, really fast, which translates to adoption of any of the products that we saw earlier. Now, if you take any industry that you are supporting, right, as a partner, be it oil and gas or media or telecom or financial services, and if you plot a data or information value chain, and then you start slicing it, you will see that there are competing products from the suite of products that we saw that can fit into any of those slices. What this translates to is a client or an enterprise can simply go look at what is available in the market and start getting value, let's say from week 1 onwards, instead of waiting for a turnkey solution to be built out, which typically takes months or years. And what happens if a product doesn't exist? People are looking at reusability rather than rebuilding from scratch. Now, the possibility of a product not existing by itself is low, right? Because we are talking about someone already thinking about what we are thinking here. So, if there is something there is a miss, the service integrators, for example, who talk with enterprises, look at the gap and start filling it by building components that could be reused, that could be replicated across different clients, such that value is multiplied. The value is not only delivered for us as integrators or partners, but also the client, right? In terms of they being able to get the solution, like I said, cheaper, faster, and better. Now, what we did at Infosys basically is we sort of anticipated these shifts, and what we have pivoted towards is moving away from traditional way of solving data problems, and we have adopted something called as productized services. What are productized services, right? As the name suggests, it is a product which has a bunch of features and capabilities. 2, it is built using reusable building blocks. Now, what are these building blocks? Internally, we call them as foundational components. We will talk about what these foundational components are in just a minute. And 3, these are delivered as solutions as a service. We are not looking at going to a client, talking about what their needs are, what is the right technology, what is the right platform, and then build it. It's all pre-built. It is just about configuring it for a particular enterprise, making those adjustments that are very specific to their needs, and being able to deliver. So what we wanted to show you here was basically an instance of how all of these come together. We picked up a real sort of a business problem, and more so a social problem than just a business problem, right? So what you see here are the sustainability goals that are published by United Nations. So we picked up the second one, which is called Zero Hunger. Now what UN also says is there are 3 levers in which you could measure or control zero hunger. One is improving the overall nutrition. Second is making your agricultural practices more sustainable. And third is about improving the food security worldwide. So we sort of picked up the third lever, which is about improving food security. Now, when we researched and analyzed, right, we identified that food security is threatened by several factors, but most important among that, which basically results in a reduction in crop produce, is that of plant diseases, crop diseases. And we are also
InfoSys has developed an augmented reality app to monitor and manage crop health by combining AI and Microsoft HoloLens 2. The solution enables early crop disease detection and management, better price forecasting, and lower food prices globally. Let us see an example. Records show that HISPA, a leaf beetle damages rice crops, can cause yield losses of up to 20%. There are other problems like brown spot and blasts that cause significant damage to rice crops. InfoSys developed an AR and VR-enabled analytics application to precisely detect plant leaf diseases and help implement early remediation. The analytics app leverages Microsoft's HoloLens 2, Azure Machine Learning, and Power BI reporting. The app detects the plant disease and recommends measures to cure. Using the app, users can view holographic images of the plants, allowing the user to visualize the fields in real time and scan the plants. Early disease detection and adoption of such sustainable practices help reduce reliance on non-renewable energy and chemical use. It has a lasting impact on economic factors like the overall food prices, food security, and sustainable agriculture practices worldwide.